We're not going to talk about the €100 you got smoked with. We're not going to mention that. Junior is trying.
Oh, what's going on here?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
You
is
can't
what it
even
is.
drink a beer properly.
What is one thing that is not huge in Paris?
People.
I was going to say titties.
Okay, memories.
Re-entry initiated. Incoming message. The Modern Man Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Modern Man. We are in Paris. This is our first international podcast. I'm sitting with small Manny over here. And what a time to be alive, huh? We're on holiday.
Listen to the man, small Manny. Junior is trying.
Oh, what's going on here?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
You
is
can't
what it
even
is.
drink a beer properly. That's the
But-
difference.
Yeah, this is day 2 of our trip here in Paris. It's wildly different here. Europe is a whole different level compared to what South Africa is. It's
It
clean.
works.
It works. People are, don't get me wrong, the French aren't the most welcoming, if I can put it in that sense. Out of the majority of the places that I've been to in Europe, they're a little bit.
Not friendly. I think it's because of the inborn hatred for the English.
Yeah, well,
And they are speaking English.
yeah.
So maybe ons moet Afrikaans praat.
No,
That
for
could
us,
work.
it's you would think when you go overseas, majority of everybody speaks English. Correct. That's the
It's a universal language.
that is a universal language.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do speak English.
They
They
do.
just don't want to. They'll look at you like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you." Sorry, I don't really give a shit.
I actually got that impression when we were in the Uber.
Yeah,
I think that driver knew exactly what we were asking him.
yeah, for sure.
And I don't think he gave a shit.
Because he even said,
I
"I
think he
don't
was
speak
like-
English
yeah.
with a really good accent, bro."
Yeah.
Like you don't say. That's like us trying to say "no habla inglés."
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
No, it's crazy.
I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Best part about Paris so far, the architecture. Has to be.
Stunning.
Has to be the
Stunning.
architecture.
I'm not the arty-farty type,
Yeah.
but I could wax lyrical.
What does that fucking mean? What?
As far as the architecture goes, it's just beautiful. I think coming from South Africa, where it's just brick and stone.
Yeah.
You got
And all the
straight
nice things are
angles.
fucking stolen in our
Yeah,
country. bro.
nothing is square.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you get the square, but for the majority of the time, the buildings are rounded.
Yeah.
You get to a corner like a V, and instead of it coming to a straight angle, it curves, and they make it round, so it actually looks so inviting. It's
100%.
It's beautiful.
And I think the thing is why it's so nice is because it was also done how many years ago? How many hundreds of years ago? Never mind.
Plenty of years, but also if you look, every single apartment has
Yeah.
got a balcony.
Every single one.
They've
Well,
all
it's,
got-
it's not really a balcony. You can't really call it's a window with a little space that you can chill on. I'm
With a
sure you
ba-
guys saw my Instagram story.
Yeah.
That's basically it. So it's not really a balcony.
But it's also, if you look at it,
Yeah.
they've all got wrought iron balcony
Yes.
pieces.
Yes.
And it's the same.
That natural light makes a
and
difference.
it just runs around, and it's you look at it, and you can go from block A to block Z.
Yeah.
And it's almost the same, and it's beautiful. It's not cheap.
No,
cheap
it's
and
not
nasty.
cheap. No.
It's no cheap
People
and nasty.
people took their time to make that
Yeah.
shit. I won't even lie to you. This is, if not one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to. I've been to a few, but the view's nice. You know what's not nice? Is the fucking price here. I guess we can thank the ANC for that one, but
Thank you, my fellow South African.
yeah, listen, if you're listening to this, Stoddle, you kind of fucked us on the exchange
Yeah.
rate, bro. Because shit's not cheap here. Shit's not cheap here at all.
nothing
And
at
also
all.
to the viewers, sorry, if you guys are watching this, well, you guys are obviously watching this, please know we aren't sitting in a location with no sound and, you know, the optimal location for a podcast. We on the fucking road. We packed everything in a backpack, and now we're moving.
Yeah.
But I think, I'm not going to lie to you, this is, hey man, we're shooting a podcast in Paris, bro.
Yeah, it's a bit of the life, yeah.
What a time to be alive, for sure. I'm not going to lie. I'm very proud of the setup. It's a very cool thing that we've got going on here.
And one thing I've got to say, South Africa, there's not one freaking pothole.
You're not one, bro.
There's not one pothole.
No one skips a red light here, guys.
Everybody obeys the traffic. It is,
There's just-
everybody's courteous. There's no hooting. There's no road rage.
There's
It's-
respect for your fellow man.
It's just,
There's
just
no
chilled.
litter. There's no litter, guys. There's not one fucking
Yeah,
piece
very,
of paper
very little,
on the floor.
Yeah.
So,
People take pride. This
Yeah.
is the difference. There's pride in their country,
yeah,
pride in what they do, pride in how everything works.
yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. And by the way, no load shedding.
And shout out to the owner of this amazing pub, yeah?
Hi. How you doing?
He's going to join us in a couple of minutes
He's
as
going to
well.
join us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But other than that, let's talk about our trip so far, bro.
Yeah,
So we left
interesting.
today. What day is it today? Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday. So we left Thursday night.
Thursday evening.
We had really great service at the airport from the guy doing our baggage, which was a shocker because every time I've gone to the airport, it fucking sucks. Like the
no,
service
look,
at OR Tambo is shocking.
He was great.
He changed the game. You'll see him in our vlog that's coming up. He's the first person to say welcome to the modern man, which is pretty good. Other than that, I think the worst part what we had was the customs check-in.
Oh God, yeah.
There was about 250 people in line. When I tell you
Going
guys,
through
have
immigration.
you ever seen
The passport
250
control.
people in a line? Like it's not that many, but when you put it all in a line, it's fucking a lot. There were 2 counters open, 2, all of 2. And yet
2.
we've got unemployment in our country. I don't understand it. Doesn't make fucking
Well,
sense.
it was also
So-
the same thing when we went through inspection. Inspection was the same thing. It was also how many counters, and they closed half of them.
Yeah,
And there was literally
they make you wait
left
for no
and
reason.
right,
Yeah.
left and right, and you had to wait in a queue to go through.
There was
but
no
I think
efficiency,
maybe
yeah.
it was because they were bottlenecking in at the immigration,
Yeah,
the passport control.
Yeah, for sure. So
I
they
think
had to
that's-
show it,
I think they
slow
were
it down. Yeah.
Bottlenecking there, so
Yeah.
that was a bit of a nightmare.
Because at a stage they had to stop going through because the passport control was taking so fucking long.
but it's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing when you got tourists. We stood there. How many people from other countries were there, bro? We were hearing different accents, and now on the screen in front of us, you've got the fucking how much money our government has stolen from us.
Yeah, it's big news flash.
It's a huge,
So
it's
much
a
money,
huge border.
yeah.
800 billion. What's the
Yeah,
fucking whatever the number was.
Trillions. That,
But now
probably.
we've got people coming to South Africa, and guys, listen, we've been collectively to so many different countries, experienced so many different cultures, and I can guarantee you,
But the big thing
South Africa is one of the best countries in the entire world by far. We have the beauty in it, the land, the food, the woman. Oh, what a time to be alive! But our government lets us fucking down hard.
problem
hard.
is inefficiencies.
Yeah,
South Africa is probably, and it's not taking anybody down from South Africa. It's not to say we're useless.
Yeah.
We just have the wrong people in the wrong jobs at the wrong time.
you're
That's,
right.
that's where the problem comes in. It's
completely
got
right.
nothing to do with we don't have the staff or we don't have the
numbers,
the
yeah.
quality of people.
Yeah, we
It's
have it.
Pure and simple.
Management.
Wrong people.
Management.
Wrong
Straight up,
people.
yeah, for sure.
For whatever reason, for whatever perverted, depraved reason that they're doing this. Because all they're doing is perversion because they're screwing the country.
Yeah, that's true.
They're absolutely screwing the country. They're not doing anything
And that's why I say, like, we
to,
have one
to
of the most
promote the country.
yeah, we have one of the most beautiful countries in the entire world.
Oh,
we have
absolutely.
everything at our feet. We just don't utilize our resources. But we're not here to complain about South Africa. So where were we? So okay, so
Yeah.
passport control.
So, get
Went to okay, so then we flew Qatar. Love Qatar.
Lovely airline.
Qatar
Lovely.
is a lovely airline. The air hostess is
By the way,
air
it's not
host-
bankrupt like SAA. By
It
far
was-
not.
It was a lovely flight. The movies were weird. The entertainment was weird compared. But also, we haven't flown for 4 or 5 years. This is our first time traveling in because of COVID, obviously.
Yeah.
But what was weird? Okay, for me, I had a bit of a shitty flight because I had a center seat between two gentlemen that weren't nice, bro. They weren't nice. They were
aromatic.
I-
they were aromatic.
Yeah.
Be
like
diplomatic.
aromat, yeah.
Yeah, they were aromatic. It's kind of
So
smelling a little
they
bit.
just kind of slept. The one, actually, you know what? Who the fuck flies in a leather jacket, bro? Who flies in a leather jacket? I'm sorry, if you fly in a leather jacket and expect for 8 hours for you not to stink, bro, you stank, my guy.
Exactly.
Like, but other than that, food was good,
Food was good. The
was good.
hostesses were great.
fantastic. Can't
A
complain
bit of a
whatsoever.
bumpy flight.
No, the first one was fine. The
First
second
one,
flight.
Yeah, second flight was more.
So we
but
got
the
to
first
Doha.
one,
We got to Doha at what? 5:15 in the morning. 5:15 in the
34
morning.
degrees.
34 degrees at 4:30. I think 4:30 when they were telling us it was
Yeah.
34 degrees. It was
Yeah.
hot. Guys, Doha is the most beautiful airport I've ever been to in my entire life. Straight facts.
Well,
Straight
so
facts. It
I've
won best
been there.
airport of the year,
Well,
2022.
I've been there in 2011.
When did we go to Spain? 2011?
2011.
Yeah, 2011.
I went in 2011. They were still busy building it. It was a little shitty place.
Mm.
You had literally nowhere to go. It was so tiny. My God, that place has, in 12 years, that place has transformed.
It's a whole obviously because they got the bid for the World Cup by that time.
Yeah.
I think it was 2011, just after the 2010 World Cup pass.
It's-
They got
yeah.
confirmed for.
Yeah.
So they obviously had to upgrade their shit for
Yeah.
for people coming in and out. But guys, that airport, wow.
It is-
They've got an indoor forest. Who the fuck has an indoor forest in an airport,
Yeah.
bro? Like,
With the sounds of the birds, obviously you can't have birds flying around
Yeah,
there. You don't
actual
want
birds,
birds
yeah, for sure.
flying and shitting all over
but
the
we
place.
had a 9-hour layover. You know, 9 hours, it's a long time, guys. Especially for layover when you don't know what the fuck to do. You know what's
Yeah.
even worse? Probably the worst part about that whole part, because of how expensive it was. Let me tell you,
Again.
I paid for an iPhone charger cord, because mine was my big baggage, you know? I paid 600 Rand just for the cord. 600 Rand just for the cord.
Yeah, no,
The
the
food-
food's ridiculously expensive. But again, it's because
The exchange
thanks,
rate's fine.
Thanks to my fellow South African, he's just screwed the whole thing up.
I mean, we
Yeah,
paid 135 Rand a cappuccino. And we
Yeah.
love coffee, guys. If we
Yeah.
could drink coffee all day, every day, we would. But we sat there, we had 2 cups of coffee. We had to, like, don't get me wrong, we're not poor. We on a Euro trip right now. But
Yeah.
you, at a point, you still got to think.
You just gotta step back and say, is it
everybody
worth
says-
it? Is that really-
That's what I'm saying. Everybody says don't convert when you go on holiday. But
But
to
my
a
bank
certain
manager
extent-
says I must.
Yeah, of course.
My bank manager
That
keeps
private banker from
informing me.
F&B. Shout out, Lyle. You
Yeah.
suck, but you haven't replied to my email in 3 months.
Yeah.
But we had a full workout. We did some push-ups, we did some sit-ups, we did some dips.
I was trying to train Junior. He
Oh,
was
my
a little
God.
bit on the slow there, but he'll get there. He'll get there.
It also shows what I was saying to you. It shows how much our focus is on our cell phones and entertainment and the short, little, quick things. I try to read a book. So I normally read. I was very good at reading. I could smack a book out in 2 days. You know what I mean? Now, because I haven't done it for so long, I couldn't read more than five pages.
Yeah, that
Without getting
concentration
distracted,
span.
and then my
yeah.
concentration span has gone to shit, bro.
It's
Absolutely
tough. It's
gone
tough.
to shit. But yeah, we did some meditation. We did some. I did some yoga. Did some stretching because obviously sitting for 8 hours. I think we both got up once in that 8-hour flight.
Yeah, probably.
I also think people underestimate how your body works because our legs were fucked. We walked in that airport. We walked about 9,000 steps.
I think it was
In those
11. Was it
11,
yeah.
12. Yeah, you're right.
11, 12,000.
But the only reason we walked also because we wanted to do something. So 9 hours is fucking it's long. Food. Shout out Burger King. You guys did well for us because free refills. And then we watched it. Thank God you guys had Wi-Fi. I pulled out my laptop and we started watching the
Yeah.
Conor McGregor documentary.
That's it.
Quick stick to that. The Conor McGregor documentary. We watched the first episode. What do you have to say about it? from
Yeah,
that.
I like him, but
Yeah.
but he didn't put his money where his mouth is.
Yeah. But he came back.
He
from,
oversold himself. You know
mean-
what? Don't oversell yourself.
You see, the problem is in that kind of fight game. If you want to get the bucks, if you want to get paid, because at the end of the day, it's media that pays you. Correct.
Media pays
Media
you.
pays you. It doesn't matter how well you fight. You can be the best fighter in the world. If you don't promote yourself, you're not gonna fucking. And I think that's kind of like majority of people. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do now. Is obviously with this modern man, myself, my own brand, in a certain way. The more you promote yourself, the more you talk about, the more kind of entertainment that you bring to people.
You got to bring that wow factor.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
if you-
Muhammad Ali had it. He was talking shit. He always spoke shit.
He spoke smack.
He spoke smack, but he stood up for it.
But he put his money where his mouth was, and he
is.
performed. Now, Conor, 2-3 fights now, and he got a hiding.
You got pumped.
He got.
But how do you?
So when you come back from that, you know what? Build yourself up again.
Sorry,
Build yourself up again.
can I have another one, please? Yeah.
Yeah.
2. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
For me,
You build
the thing
yourself
was-
up. You get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you don't start. I mean, the fight against Khabib.
But
Yeah,
how
it's
much did you
stupid.
earn from
2
that?
years.
He
2
was
years.
out- he
You've
was
been
out-
out for 2 years.
He was
and you
out
come
for
back
2 years,
and
and now you want to
chirp.
fight number 1.
And you chirp, but you insult him. You degrade the man.
Yeah.
You're rude. And personally,
Conor-
I,
and Con-
I
Conor-
actually
Conor can-
enjoyed it when he got a hiding.
And
Because
Conor-
otherwise, you know what?
Fuck you.
You know what? Karma's a bitch.
Dude, it's true. Listen,
What you
for me-
give is what you're going to get.
For me, why I like Conor came from shit. Thank you so much. Say hello to the modern man. No, she's gone.
She also doesn't understand much English.
Yeah, that's true. Conor, for me, I like what he did because he came from nothing. So his whole payday, I mean, dude, if you think about it, a crazy stat. Conor out-earned LeBron James, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Lionel Messi in 1 year, bro.
Yeah.
He made $120 million in 1 year.
Yeah, but he got smacked a lot harder than
But
they
he got
did.
smacked once for 1 round.
Yeah.
He got smacked for 1 round. And he made $120 million. I don't think guys, $120 million for the world to think you're a bit of an asshole. Who gives a fuck?
On $120 million,
Fuck off. Fuck off.
$120 million, we could maybe have kept SAA floating for another year. just putting it
Eskom.
out there.
Oh,
yeah,
Eskom.
no.
Oh, guys, we have no load shedding yet. What a time to be
Absolutely.
alive.
You flick the switch and the power's on.
That's fantastic.
Put the lights on, the lights work.
So
And nobody says don't use electricity.
everybody says use electricity. Okay, well, at
Spend
the
it.
same time, you don't really need to use electricity until about 11 o'clock here, bro. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
10.
get there. Wait,
Yeah.
we're still flying from Doha.
That's
Second flight. We finally now on the way to Paris. We left at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Another 6 hour, 3:30.
Yeah, about 3:30.
It was a 6 hour flight. By that time, him and I were both up for how many hours? 34 hours
36,
straight.
yeah.
36.
Whatever.
And you'll see on the vlog. You guys will see on the vlog. I was fucking with him while he was sleeping. He was fucking with me.
Now
while
wait until I
dozed off.
post these.
But it was really cool. It was really cool. I enjoyed that flight a lot more because him and I had 3 seats. So we were 1 seat open,
Yeah.
and then me, and then the food was great. And the air hostesses on that flight loved us.
So lovely, yeah.
Loved us. They were
good.
giving us the best
It
preferential
was even the
treatment.
girl from the
From
Cape
South
Town.
Africa. She was from
Yeah.
Cape Town. So shout out to you if you ever watch this.
Yeah.
Um,
What's his name? Elwin.
Fuck, I didn't ask her name. But did you
Yeah, I
ask
think
her
it was
name?
Elwin.
Yeah.
I saw a tag. Elwin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed that. That flight was bumpy, bro. Holy
That
shit.
was very bumpy.
That was very bumpy. I think people, if you have a anxiety thing about flying, that was not the flight for you,
Wow.
bro. Because that thing was, we seasoned flyers. You know, we used to traveling overseas in the long flights, and I'm not too worried when the plane goes bumpy. I'm worried when the thing fucking drops.
When it
with
drops
the oxygen
50
masks.
feet, when
Yeah.
it drops 50 feet, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, then you're gonna shit yourself. Trust me, that thing's not the fucking good feeling.
So good evidence of how bumpy it was. I went into the bathroom, and I mean anybody that says they
Okay,
had
everyone ask a question. Yeah, how did this motherfucker fit in the bathroom.
That
I was-
place is so
When I tell
small.
you, audio still good. Sorry.
Yeah. That place is so small, and when people and they join the Mile High Club, and I'm thinking, how the fuck did you get in there with two of you?
But do you not
I
think?
can't get in there with
Do
one
you
of
not,
me.
do you not think that's kind of like sex on the beach? It's overrated. Unless you're flying,
Dude, I think it
unless
must
you're
be
flying first
so
class,
uncomfortable.
unless you're flying first class and you got a
Toilets
bit
are
of
the
a
same
fucking toilet.
size. Same toilets are the same size.
Okay, but then you got to. That's what I'm saying. But in the toilet, you see them in the movies, and you know they're moving, bro. Dude, I couldn't wipe my ass backwards.
Yeah.
That shit was so small. I had to like fucking maneuver myself
Yeah.
just to, you know.
No. I
Like-
mean, as I was saying, I got into the toilet, and you could see it was bumpy.
Yeah.
There was
Piss everywhere on the floor.
piss all over the floor,
Well, we think it
or
was piss.
water,
To be
or
fair,
whatever
it was water or piss. One of the two.
I landed up standing on one foot, trying to pee, my head against the bulkhead, holding on, and going, please God, don't rattle now. But yeah,
Good flight though. But then we finally landed in Paris, and that's where we are right now. It was 9 o'clock when we landed at night. It's the same light as of right now. It didn't make sense. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a South African,
it looked
even
like
when I went
4 o'clock in
when
the
I went to-
afternoon by us.
my last trip was to Greece. Went to, I'll tell the viewers about it. Went for Manoli. Shout out Manoli. Went for his birthday, his 21st birthday. We went to 4 different islands. Well, I went to 4 different islands. It was lovely. But then the sun was also going down 9:30. Yeah,
After 10,
half
you can
past-
still.
half
Yeah.
past 10 is when the sun is probably
it's-
past the peak of.
Then it's dark.
Not
Then-
really.
and
no,
then
like
the lights come on.
11
and-
o'clock it's dark.
Yeah.
It's like dark. Then the lights properly come on.
Yeah.
But it also kind of throws us out because what the fuck do we do? You know what I mean? Like,
It's a bit
what
of a
time do you
crazy
eat,
situation.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
and then, but yeah, we got your Friday night. To
Drop
go
the
Uber.
bags off.
Yeah. We couldn't get into
took
the
a
fucking
damn
hotel.
expensive taxi to the hotel.
Yeah,
to
60
the
euros.
apartment.
Bro. How much is that?
62
€1,200.
euros. Yeah,
1,200 rand. Or 1,400 rand.
Close by.
For,
Yeah.
for a
45,
No.
35 kilometer drive.
35 kilometer drive, bro.
Yeah.
And that was that oak who lied. I don't think he didn't know about fucking
Yeah.
us speaking English. But anyway, we're not gonna go about that. What I do like after that, we got to our place.
Yeah.
We settled down. We got
Battled to
but-
get in
Yeah,
first.
we can't stand next to each other in our apartment. Let me put it in that sense, because it is fucking tiny.
It's minute.
Oh my god, is it small? Like, we got micked a little bit on the photos, but at the same time, beautiful place. It's a
Yeah.
little bit worrying because I don't know how those places are still standing with the like. You saw those stairs. You guys were sitting in the vlog.
But listen,
those
that's
stairs
decent wood.
Freaks me out a little bit.
It's decent
bro.
wood. You must remember, they didn't skimp on
Yeah.
materials here.
Yeah.
It's not like an RDP house. It's not anything like an RDP house. Yeah, you've had qualified master artisans and using.
But when
quality-
200
quality-
years ago, bro,
Yeah,
that
but
shit was built 200 years ago.
Dude, that's a shit that lasts.
Yeah, it makes
That's a
you're
shit
very
that
right,
lasts.
You're very right. But
Look at me. I'm almost 200 years old. I'm getting there.
Listen, this man kills it for 57, ladies and gentlemen. Also, PSA, public service announcement. All of you bitches that are now messaging me saying that if I look like my dad when I am older, you will marry me now.
You don't want to do that. Trust me.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna look better than him. Second of all, if you didn't like me now, bitch, what do you mean? You think I'm an Alan? This isn't Alan Gray. This isn't long-term investing. Like, what do you mean? But yeah, then we went to a little pub across the road. Le Gob. Shout out to what's his name?
Jean Rodolphe.
Jean Rudolph. Lovely guy. Speaks English really well. He apparently stayed in America for a year.
Yeah.
He was very accommodating. What a lovely oak. He showed us different places, this, that, gave us a lot of
recommendations, a lot of ideas where to
For
go,
4
what
beers,
to do.
800 Rand. Why?
Yeah, I think that's why he kept on getting.
Yeah, that's why he kept on talking to us, because we paid 800 Rand for 4 beers.
4 pints.
2 each.
4 pints, same size.
Exactly this. But it is what it is. Then we went to bed because by that time we were up about 40 hours, bro. We were
Yeah,
close to 2
close.
days straight with no sleep. Woke up very early. He woke up at 5.
I woke up at
snoring.
5 because it sounded like a fucking John Deere tractor that had been started up next to me. I was horrible. Trust me.
Oz, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I drink beer, I genuinely, him and I have the same problem. One nose, one nostril is always blocked, whether we like it or not. But when we drink beer, it gets worse.
No, he gets worse. Me, I'm cool.
No, he's not cool because he doesn't wake up when he fucking snores. But you guys, I can hear him from the lounge all the way in the house, and that's about 20, 30 meters away. Anyway, not the point about us snoring.
That's my dog.
You're gonna blame it on Gucci and Chapo. Or Pablo. Pablo I can understand.
Yeah.
But after that, we woke up yesterday morning. How was your shower, bro?
Oh wow. 500 by 500. That's the size of the shower.
Centimeters.
500 millimeters by 500 millimeters. It is fucking tiny. I had to squeeze in
If
the
you
doorway.
look here,
I had to
if I go like
turn
this,
and I had to suck it in.
yeah.
It was
If I go like this, I'm touching each side of the wall in that shower.
my shoulders were basically touching the
Yeah.
wall. So I had to soap.
I mean, my penis was touching the floor. No, I'm joking.
I told you not to stand on your knees.
Hey, listen, even if you stand on your knees, it's still fucking impressive. But oh, how the fuck do you live in Paris? Like, our
it's places.
apartment is like 36, call it 36 squares. Bro.
34, 35.
We
somewhere
say it's
around
36 squares because we own obviously Oasis Water. Our Seine Park store is a little retail store.
there. Literally the
midget
same,
minute.
if not bigger.
It's 36 squares.
Yeah.
My
So it's-
bedroom back home is probably 50 odd squares.
Yeah. Easily.
Just my bedroom alone.
I'm going to fit to two of the
Two of
those apartments.
in my bedroom alone.
But can you imagine the money we could make?
Fuck.
I mean,
But
just
now-
think, at that rental.
I met a guy last night. His name's Victor. Shout out Victor.
Oh yeah, hold on. First, we met
Oh,
a
yes.
guy at the Long Hop
Oh,
watching
okay, wait,
watching Man United get a hiding
Wait.
by Man City.
We skip
well.
some stages. Okay, wait. So during that day, so then we woke up, we did our shit, we moved. Then guys, we tried to look for breakfast. Let me tell you, looking for breakfast,
There's no wimpy.
there
is no wimpy. There's no spur.
no, you know what the worst part for us is, we are math inclined. Our brains are number brains. Yeah, done. Our brains are numbers. So that's how our brains work. It just happens naturally. Like, we're really good with numbers. So we convert, whether we like to or not. We convert. And we were looking at pricing for fucking breakfast yesterday, and it made me a little bit sick to my fucking stomach, to be very honest with you.
Yeah, it actually turns your stomach when you think this is what you're paying, and this is what you're actually getting. But now, remembering
found a
as well that
Yeah.
the French. That's why I said there's no wimpy.
The
there's
French
no,
don't eat it. The
they
French
don't
don't
eat
eat
bacon and
big,
eggs.
Yeah, they don't eat like the
that's,
fucking.
that's
the biker breakfast
continental,
and dingoes. You know what I
yeah.
mean? They don't eat it like a big bacon, egg, sausage,
This is a
scrambled eggs,
croissant,
this and that.
a croissant, and some bread and jam. That's a French breakfast.
But that breakfast we had,
It was awesome. It was awesome.
As we found this place, it was called
Something
Le Dessien, or
Le
I don't know
fucking
what the fuck, something. But it was unbelievable. It was a great fucking chow.
yeah.
The strawberry jam. I'm not a fan of strawberry jam at all, but I love that strawberry jam.
But then again,
Like,
shout out to the Poms because it came from Essex in England.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Shout out to you fucking Poms. But other than that, okay, then we went. So then the two of us, you guys need to know. Obviously, you know we are not. We are
not-
athletic in certain ways, but we are not long distance people.
We're not light
But we
on our feet.
decided yesterday to walk, not just far, but fuck far. We traveled a total of 8 kilometers on foot yesterday. Now, you know what? Some people that are less privileged, they will say, "Ah, that's fuck all." Yes,
Yeah.
because you also weigh fucking 50 kgs,
Yes.
And you do that on a daily basis. But for the two of us, I mean, you what, 105?
Yeah, close
I'm
by.
I'm 95. So like fuck boots. It's not an easy.
The day I bought a
Well,
motorbike and a car,
Is
it was the last day that I had to walk
until yesterday.
until yesterday.
But we did it, and we experienced the most beautiful places yesterday. Like yesterday, probably changed
stunning,
our whole opinion about this place from Friday. Friday we were. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got back and we were thinking, Paris overrated. We got here first night, Yesterday changed our whole vibe. This place is beautiful,
but
unbelievable.
you know what? From walking all the way to the
So we walked to the Bastille.
to the monument of the
Yes,
Bastille.
yes.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful. We crossed the river Seine.
Yes.
Seine.
I don't know how.
Whichever how you pronounce it. It's actually so nice to look over the river, and there's no pollution. There's no papers in the freaking river.
Have you seen one piece of litter since we've been here?
Yeah, I've seen one or two, but I think it's also because today's a bit of a windy day.
Yeah, today, yeah.
So yeah, shit happens.
But,
But
that
the
was a
river
beautiful
was
place, eh?
clean. The boats
yeah,
were going along there. It was lovely. Everything was neat. And when you get to a what do they call them? Yeah, traffic light.
oh, robots, yeah.
Traffic
Yeah,
lights.
yeah.
When they
Yeah,
get to
whatever.
the traffic light, everybody stops. And when the little green man comes on,
Nobody
everybody
fucks
walks.
around with the law.
Nobody
yeah.
tries to cut the corners or
Yeah,
anything.
Yeah, it is lovely. I respect it.
It's actually so nice. I
And
mean, you
then-
cross a pedestrian crossing, and the cars are coming.
They will wait for you. They'll
They
stop.
will stop and they will
They'll stop
wait.
you. People on
Even
bicycles,
the bicycles
a lot
will
of
stop and wait.
Bicycles, rollerblading,
Yeah.
scooters,
Skateboarding.
X-boards,
Yeah.
skateboarding.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, it's
But
massive.
talking about huge, what is one thing that is not huge in Paris?
People.
I was going to say titties.
Okay, memories.
There is a lack
I was actually
of
disappointed.
boobs in Paris. What? Like,
Either
listen,
they,
women are definitely gorgeous here. Definitely gorgeous. But I still haven't seen a 10.
No,
As you
maybe
say
an
that.
8. Maybe an 8.
I've seen a good couple 8s. Seen a really good couple 8, but I haven't seen a 9 or 10 yet.
No, nothing. They don't tick all the boxes.
No.
They're
Not at all.
close.
Yeah.
They're close. Listen, you know what? There's some beautiful girls. We saw that young one. She was
Model
model
material.
material.
Straight up, like she was fucking.
Yeah, give her a couple of years, and I mean they're walking across the road. There you see the gazangis.
I mean, I love
Come
it.
on.
I mean,
It's
we've
not
been
great,
sitting
but
here and
it's-
we've not been looking at the. But you sit anywhere and there's just gorgeous girls
Yeah.
all the time.
Beautiful
But
girls walking
no biz.
past.
There's it's just weird because it's just not there. But I mean, we can look past.
So I can't believe that South Africa, all the girls have had boob jobs. I can't believe that.
Because it's probably affordable, yeah. But
No,
us
it'd
compared
probably
to
be
here.
a lot cheaper, yeah.
Really?
I think
Anything
so.
cheaper in Paris?
At their rate. But I mean, we don't have. Oh my word. Okay, no comment. But we don't have.
Yeah, we can't say that on camera. Anyway.
I think the English are from Wales. Are they Wales? Sorry, ladies. I didn't mean that. That was quite rough.
Listen, if we
Honestly,
can
that was
compliment the
a-
nice ones, we can also be an asshole. Listen,
That was the first time I've actually seen.
disclaimer: we are assholes.
Yeah.
So if you don't like us, turn off now.
Yeah.
We don't take any responsibility for what we say. No, I'm joking.
No.
But so we went to Bastille, had a lovely time there. Great beer. That's where we found the Copenhagen beer. Very good beer.
Kronenbauer.
Kronenbauer.
Bauer.
Who gives a fuck?
Who knows?
Anyway, then we trapped to, then we walked, and we came across, if not one of the most beautiful churches.
The cathedral. Yeah.
Wow!
It's
You guys
St.
will again.
Augustine's?
You guys will see it in the vlog, but
Yeah.
unbelievable.
It's also
Gobsmacked.
directly across the road from
And-
the Louvre.
And we walked
Louvre.
in, We walked in mid
Wedding ceremony.
Mid wedding, bro.
Yeah.
So you must know, guys, if you are willing to have your wedding able
public-
for public to walk in and out, then
yeah.
you must know what a reputation that church must fucking have.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not one church I've ever been to in South Africa that looked like that.
No.
Ever.
No.
Ever.
That was awe-inspiring. You actually felt
you were gobsmacked, bro.
when I walked in. I
And we're
was
not religious.
gobsmacked,
We're not big religious people. Trust me. Like we don't go to church.
but I felt it.
But that one,
I
it made
felt
me
it.
want to be a Christian. I swear to
Yeah.
God, like,
No, it was just beautiful. It was stunning.
yeah,
It was huge. You actually felt like such a tiny little mouse
yeah.
in this whole universe, and you like thought, my God,
What am I? I'm just a piece of this puzzle.
Yeah,
It did.
that was fantastic.
From there. Also, we were a little bit tired by that point, but
Yeah.
from
we
there
went
it
into
was,
the Louvre.
Then we went to the Louvre. Oh my God.
Architecture. Again, it
Listen,
was just
you guys will see on the
out
videos,
of the world.
but the videos aren't gonna change your mind. But, honestly, you can fucking Google whatever you want. There is nothing like what being there in person felt like. It was. I'm not gonna lie. The way I like.
Yeah.
We like. I know you like to live the same thing. Is you live in moments.
yeah.
For me, life is grey matter, and then you get the gold, the gold, and that's
Yeah.
the moments that you live for. Correct. The
Absolutely.
little 10 seconds. It's a 10 seconds that make life worth it. You know what I mean? And walking in and just feeling that whole shit was just.
But you felt like the history.
I
You
was
feel the history. You feel the whole.
even respect. I felt more respect for French people after that.
Jeez, you got to hand it to them. I mean, you look at this architecture. You look at the Louvre.
Yeah.
You look at the Bastille
Yeah.
monument.
Was that not if you put it in top 3 best places you've ever seen in your life?
All right, so we're gonna get to that now as well. But
Okay,
then we
yeah.
went to Notre Dame. So we didn't get to go into it because there was
obviously it burned down.
renovations.
Okay, so this cathedral that
Oh,
we were talking about
wow.
across the Louvre was huge, guys.
It's
I've never
100
seen a cathedral as big in South Africa. But then we went to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it was awe-inspiring. Totally blows your mind away. 130 meters long, 48 meters wide. Imagine that.
Even longer.
It's a football field and a half.
If not more.
Yeah,
And then
long,
up.
and then 68 meters high. 68 meters. Can you
It was-
imagine? There
it was
weren't
probably the
scaffolds
biggest-
or anything those days. No safety measures.
No.
How many people died building that thing? How many people fell down?
I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, that's probably one of the biggest things I've ever seen, experienced.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you saw them building it again now, but big shame that it burnt
Yeah.
down during COVID. Obviously, everybody remembers that.
Yeah.
But I can't put words to.
No.
Honestly, there's a lot of things that we've seen here. That I've taken a lot of photos and I've taken really good fucking footage of this place, but footage isn't gonna cut it, bro.
No,
When
no,
you're
it
actually
doesn't.
in here, it's a big difference.
When you look at it, you just figure out.
you know
hang
it's
on,
if you've been there, you know it's not that.
I'm
bro.
actually
Blessed.
inconsequential. I'm inconsequential.
Okay, so-
in comparison.
How do you believe in that, bro?
No.
How do you
just
think
remember-
the universe works in that
So
sense?
for
bro?
me,
Do
I'm
you think-
inconsequential because
Yeah.
I'll be gone in a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from dust to dust.
Don't let your daughter hear that.
No.
bro.
From dust,
Sure,
from
Kish.
dust to dust.
Yeah.
How long have those places been standing?
Hundreds and hundreds of
How
years.
long have those places been standing? So that's an eternal.
Yeah.
That's an eternal
Yeah.
hundreds, millions of years. And I you know what? If they do the basic renovations, which you can actually see on the rest of the buildings, I mean, nothing's falling apart.
Nothing, not one piece, bro.
Everything's being sorted. Everything's being done.
Yeah.
So they keep doing that.
Yeah.
They ain't ever going to have to replace anything.
Yeah.
This shit'll be in the next 100 years, 200 years, 300 years.
It's got
whatever.
legacy
It's
written
got-
all over it.
Absolutely.
100%.
Where we have-
Remember, guys, if I can say one thing, you are not forever, but your legacy can be.
Yep.
That's it.
What you leave behind.
Build and
What you leave behind is always the most important.
for sure.
The most important thing.
But is that not
Having the most stories
doesn't matter?
doesn't make
No.
any difference.
No.
It's what you do, what impression you leave,
Yeah.
and I think that people need to understand. Trying to gather as much materialistic shit. Yeah, it's great. You know, whether you die a millionaire or a billionaire, or
But
you
it
die
is
a
great.
pauper,
Don't get
you
me wrong.
still die.
It is still great.
You
though.
go into the same size grave.
Yeah.
The grave is exactly the
No,
same size.
for
There's
sure.
no
You
difference.
can't take your money with you. When you die, you die.
You can't take it with you.
For sure. But I do, like, as you say that, it is still nice having materialistic things. I mean, now we had the pleasure of George giving us his TTRS last week. Him and I have never been big car guys, ever. But after driving that, I will when I get back, I will earn more money just to drive a nice car like that every day. Because the feeling it gives you, it's not the, it's just, it makes you feel rewarded.
Yeah.
It makes you feel, it makes you feel like a top G.
you need to reward yourself, but remembering when you're bringing yourself up, you got to bring the little people with you.
Of course.
You
But you can
cannot.
also
You,
only-
you, you can't.
You can also only bring
can't-
who you want to.
You can't get up there and leave everybody behind. So yeah, it doesn't. It's not a case of bringing everybody behind.
I mean, what does that do?
But
you
treat
got to
pe-
bring
you
people
gotta
with
treat
that
people-
want to come with you.
Yeah, but treat people.
Oh, respectfully. No, for sure.
Treat people
for
the
sure.
same as what you're doing.
Be humble. Be humble. At the end.
Exactly.
But you also can't bring up people.
No. There's
that-
people that don't want to grow. People don't want to grow. There are some people that
People are happy with their lives.
we all start out
Mundane
on the
shit.
same journey. We all start on the same journey, and some people go and they go, okay, shit, I've reached my ceiling. I'm at a happy spot now. I don't need to progress. I don't need to get any better because things are great.
Yeah.
I'm happy here.
Yeah.
And then you get the other guy who goes, I want a bit more.
Can do a bit
I want
more.
a little bit more. And it keeps going. And eventually, this guy, they were mates in the beginning. What he's happy with and what this guy, and there's nothing in common anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not that this guy is now egotistical or
But his mindset's changed.
self-aggrandized.
bro. He's on a different level now.
But he's on a different
He's on
level.
a different level. There's levels to the shit. I don't know if you guys
Yes.
ever watch Suits.
Yeah.
Harvey Specter always says, life is like this. I like this. And honestly, I love being able to fucking say that I like this.
Of course, yes.
I mean, this is what we
so
like.
it's
I will say, guys, cute little PSA. This is my dad. Very fucking awesome that the two of us are just doing a two-man journey across Europe. It's very cool. We get along very well. We also fight a lot. We fight a lot because we are very similar. But at the end, you're my dog, bro. Like, we have the same mentality, and there's nobody else that I'd want to. Okay, listen. If I'm in Paris, I'd love a girlfriend. But
Paris
other
is the
than
city
that-
of love.
But other than that, yeah, dude, it's been a good couple of days so
Yeah.
far, and we.
Are we going to tell them about the Eiffel Tower?
Oh, we haven't got to that. Okay, but that's
We've
today.
just been there.
Yeah, we kind of missed that. So we went to the Eiffel Tower.
I have to be honest. You know how many South Africans would have been so happy to
In
see the
awe.
Eiffel Tower. Normal South Africans, those on the ground, because there is so much fucking steel to steal. They could cut that shit up there, and
The Eiffel Tower would never last in Joburg.
it would never last in Joburg. Nothing would last in Joburg. You'd walk along the streets,
Yeah.
and you see these great big wooden doors
With the most
with
amazing door
amazing
handles,
brass
knockers. Yeah.
knockers. They've got brass knockers. It's amazing. They've got brass. What do you call them? Scuff plates
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
bottom
yeah, at the
to
bottom,
prevent
yeah,
the
yeah.
rain and that.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's all there. It doesn't get stolen. The doorknobs, nothing gets stolen. The shit is still there. I put my numbers, my house numbers, 86. I had them made copper, bought them in copper, put them on my wall.
Put on the wall, yeah.
Fucking gone within 24 hours. Gone. Nah, but see the mentality.
Yeah,
see the
big
mentality.
time, bro. Big
but look at the country.
But do you think the market also creates that? Because there's a market to sell that shit.
the market's
So
there?
obviously, if there's a supply, there's a demand.
There's always if there's a
there's
demand,
a
there's
supply,
always going to be
sorry.
a supplier.
For sure.
You will create that.
But also, I think the unemployment creates that too.
Unemployment
creates
unemployment again.
But
You've got to go back.
before we get into the whole
Political
thing,
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower,
Yeah.
unbelievable,
Wow.
bro.
Wow. We're not going to talk about the €100 you got smoked with. We're not going to mention that. Call it old man's intuition, but I had a fucking feeling.
Fuck off! You had a feeling. You were the one that gave me the €100, and you said,
Because
"Go
you
win us
asked
more
for it.
money."
Because you
I
asked for
gambled. I gambled this morning for €100 with a con artist. I knew better.
Imagine,
of course, I knew
€100.
better. Of course, I knew
€100
better.
is
€100 is
€2,000.
no, 2,200 rand. I
Yeah.
took 2,200 rand in one note, my guy. One note. And I said,
And
yeah,
you willingly
have
gave it.
Have my money. Take me for a push. That's exactly what fucking happened, bro.
That guy went in dry.
And he loved me, bro. Yeah, there was
He
no
went
lube.
in dry.
There was
There was
no
no
lube
lube.
in that one. But yeah, I learned that lesson. I'm not gonna do that again. But
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower. If not, I would still again now,
amazing.
as I say, top. Paris has provided me with at least 2 of the top 5 things I've seen in
Yeah.
my entire life, bro. That Eiffel Tower, guys. I don't think you understand how big the Eiffel Tower is. It's huge.
I haven't googled it yet to check the height, but it's magnificent.
Massive.
No, it's magnificent.
It actually gives you a little bit of anxiety looking at it, how big it actually is. Like,
But then again, so just between us now, so if you had to choose Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame,
I choose Notre Dame.
absolutely.
But again, for me,
you
that's,
know why?
it's the same
Because
thing as when
Notre Dame is old school.
Yeah, I went
It's old school, and it's got the religious context.
Yeah, for sure.
But
for
I
sure,
love
for sure.
that thing is. All I wanted to do when we got to Notre Dame, I wanted to go
Yeah.
in there. I was looking for the bell.
You want to smack your fucking head on the
I
bell.
want to bang it with my head, and then I want to say, "My face rings a bell."
My God. Oh, my. Yeah.
I've been waiting for that dad joke.
This is the person that. Oh, you know what? Everybody that knows me but doesn't know him, now after watching this podcast, you can understand where I come from. But
I need the good
For me-
parts. I need the good parts. Listen, the bad parts I'm not responsible for. That wasn't me. I think we better talk to your mom about that one.
oh yeah, that will fucking. No, we should just talk to mom. When last did you? Anyway, point being, Eiffel Tower. As you say, so Notre Dame. I would take a Notre Dame over the
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower. Same thing as what I experienced when I went to Greece. Everybody bangs about Santorini. Santorini
Yeah.
is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It is magnificent. But it wasn't the best place in fucking Greece, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a little bit overrated. Even Paris.
Yeah.
As much as we gave some good reviews here during this whole pod, Paris is cool. It's nice. I probably won't come back.
I could come back.
I won't say I
could
won't
come
come
back.
back, but I said I probably
So-
wouldn't
So
if I wanted
here's-
to. You know what?
So
I wouldn't
here's
spend,
my take.
Yeah.
Here's my take. I mean, we landed. We got into the taxi at about 10:15,
Yeah.
10:30
At night, yeah.
on Friday night. We got on the highway into, so you must remember Charles de Gaulle Airport is a distance out of Paris. We got onto the highway. Guys, it was like fucking 8 o'clock in the morning at Galuli's.
That's exactly what you mean, bro.
It
It didn't make sense. Why is it so
couldn't
busy?
understand. We couldn't understand why is it so busy. what's happening?
On the
I mean,
highway, bro.
at 10:30 at night.
I can understand the streets being busy, but the highway.
The
Highway was fucking packed, bro.
It was packed, and it wasn't. But you know, a great thing. 35 k's. We didn't stop once. It
There was no- it was
flowing.
consistent, yeah.
It was flowing.
There was no what's the word?
Congestion.
Congestion.
No, but there was traffic.
For sure.
There was probably as much vehicles on the road
Yeah.
as you get at Galuli's on peak time,
Yeah.
but with people with brains.
Yeah.
People who can drive, people who respect
Aren't a
the
bunch of
no,
cunts.
but it's respect.
It
They
is
respected
respect,
each
they-
other. You could actually see the
That's
guys.
what I said earlier.
Although
in
our
Paris,
driver,
they respect their fellow man.
although our driver did give
Did
the
he
bird,
take a
he did give the
fucking-
bird out to the biker, and the biker gave him the bird back.
Yeah.
But it was over. It was no continuous.
You know what's weird?
issues.
It's now. What time is it? It's now 1:45, right? 1:45.
Is your
we-
thing still running?
That wasn't on, bro.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even put it on.
Oh, right,
Oh, no,
sure.
sorry, yeah. I bought a new camera, guys, and I don't know how to work it yet. It got here the day before I
Whoa.
left. And actually, you know what? One last thing. Let's talk about the week we had before we left.
Oh,
Oh,
crazy.
my God. Guys, when I tell you the week, not even the week, let's call it 2 weeks that we've had before we left to come here.
Murphy hit us.
Bro,
Murphy struck us with for 6.
I mean, what? I was coming home 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
9 o'clock every night, just fucking trying to get whatever done. There was no time to go shop for new clothes. There was no time to pack. I mean, we packed,
We
An hour
literally
before
packed
we left?
An hour before we left, yeah.
and it wasn't even. I don't know if you guys have ever been on holiday or going overseas. You know when you get excited for holiday. We didn't experience that this time because also it's our first holiday overseas. We went to Cape Town last year.
Yeah.
This is our first overseas international trip since
Well,
we've owned our own
because-
business.
Well, not just that, but since COVID, because we both don't believe in the vax.
Yeah, fuck that. So we couldn't travel for 3 years.
We were well prepared not to travel. And I still won't travel to
With the
any
vax,
place
yeah.
where they require me to take the vaccine.
Hashtag fuck the vaccine. Bro.
Yeah.
If YouTube cancels this thing, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
so-
whether you like it or not, the vaccine is a lie. But we're not getting into that.
We're not
That-
going
that's
into
a whole
that.
other thing.
No, we're not,
But
definitely not going into that.
this
But that's
was
why
a-
we haven't traveled.
Yeah.
Besides the business taking off, and the business doing reasonably well. So shout
No,
out
we
to
kill it.
shout out to
Oasis
Oasis
Water.
Botsburg and to the other Oasis branches. But anybody in the Botsburg region, you know where to come.
Yeah, for
we're
sure.
good for that.
But other than that, I think this has been a good podcast.
Yeah.
Again, we are sitting in a random
Restaurant
cafe.
called Taquino.
Yeah, Taquino. Shout out Taquino, guys. If you're ever in
Taquino.
Paris, close to the Eiffel Tower, come to Taquino. A lovely place.
With our
beautiful
Romanian
owner.
Romanian friends.
What a fucking G. What
And-
a G, bro.
It's strange as well.
He let
because
us set up like fucking 5 tables here just to
Yeah.
shoot this thing, bro. Like,
He's a Romanian, been living in Paris for 35 years.
oh really? Oh, so you were I wasn't
Yeah, I was
listening.
That's probably the reason why he's friendly with us. He's not French.
Because the French are fucking assholes.
Yeah, the French would probably go, pardon,
Pardon?
pardon.
For tech? Other than that, guys, thank you
Yeah,
for. Okay, listen. This is now. We're gonna travel. So today's Sunday. Tomorrow we are traveling to Amsterdam. We're going to Amsterdam for 3 nights, and then we're gonna hit Portugal for a week. So it feels like we've been on holiday. We've been in the city, but we only like 2 days in.
we barely scratched the surface.
Barely scratched of what we're actually gonna do.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a fucking amazing time. And guys, watch the vlog that we will drop. And also, thank you
Yeah.
for watching The Modern Man.
And wait out when we get into one of the little weed shops
Oh yeah,
in Amsterdam.
So him and I,
So if we start
I'm gonna
talking
go-
funny
I'm
and we
gonna
start
go-
giggling,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what this
and it's
is.
not from just weed. We'll probably hit like a shroom trip or some shit, and just try it out. You know, little piece of advice for travelers, guys. If you're going to a different place. Live. If you when in Rome,
Do as the Romans do.
live like them, travel like them, eat like them, party like them. So don't be afraid to let go of your little, you know, your little things.
No insecurities.
Fuck insecurities, guys. You're going to a different
You know,
country.
the nicest part of
No
coming
one will
to this
remember
place,
us. Yeah.
when we fuck off tomorrow,
No one will remember us for
Who
shit. bro.
cares?
Who gives a fuck?
who cares?
Guys, remember
That shit is done.
Life is short. Life is beautiful. Do as much as you can, as much as you possibly can. And at the end of the day, subscribe to the Modern Man.
Yeah.
But anyway, we out. Cheers.
Cheers. Have a good
And
one.
yeah, we'll see you guys in Amsterdam.
Ciao, ciao.
Re-enter the machine. Incoming message. The Modern Man Podcast.